There is a balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. There is a balm in Gilead to heal the sin-sick soul. Okay, my background in music is my early training is by my Italian grandmother, who taught me to sing vowels, not to sing diphthongs, to pronounce words, to think of singing as a foreign language. So you don't sing, unless you're a country western singer, the same way you speak. And then as I taught myself to play guitar, had piano lessons as a child, and just always loved music as a way to share, to connect with people. But I realized, as I got much older, I realized that it's a gift, and it's not me personally they're connecting to. They're connecting to the creator of the sound. And I didn't realize that until I started visiting people in nursing homes and working. I also worked in a children's psychiatric hospital. So what led me to share music as part of pastoral care visits is that it was the music that I wanted to share, but the pastoral visits part came when somebody asked me if I would do that. Would you go visit people in the hospital and in nursing homes and just play for them? And I said, sure, sure, I'd like to do that. And just amazing things happened. And I think that was, look at your wet face on my couch. Amazing thing happens. I think that was God giving me an opportunity to get to know him better, because that's what happened. That's what happened. I that's how I came to understand that I had a gift, and that's how he wanted me to use it. And it gave me purpose. How do I choose the songs I play for each person? God tells me. It just comes out. Wow. So yeah. And so often people will come up to me after and say, I needed to hear that today. An example of when my music brought comfort to someone was when I was visiting a woman in the hospital at Indian River, when it was Indian River Hospital, and her husband was there, and she had cancer, and it was pretty much getting close to the end. And I went in and just started playing songs from the 60s, folk songs. And this woman, she sat up, and she hadn't, been doing much, and she said, oh, you brought me back to camp, sitting around the campfire. Oh, would you sing, whatever song, and just keep going, yeah. So I was singing for her, and then I visited her. She hung on for several days. So I went several days back to see her. And then one afternoon, her husband called and said, it's near the end. Will you come? Okay. Okay. So I went and just sang her over the wherever she was going next. And that's what inspired me to want to be a hospice volunteer. That's what I did in Maine when it would get really close to the end and all people's families were there. They would ask me to come, and I would just play travel music. You can tell the world of Jesus, who died to save